let's say, maybe 30 square meters, the whole thing.
Wow.
And just like a little speakeasy of sorts, because it was tucked away. And when they took over that space, it grew to be fairly successful. So eventually they said, oh, let's look for a bigger space. And that space in the old NoCal opened up. So when they had that bigger space, they really wanted to do their own food. And Marco, who I believe was interviewed regarding NoCal also recently for, I think, the same for Daily Tribune, no? He and I are family friends, and he thought of our family or our group to do the food, and I'm glad he did, because he used to work in New York. My family used to also visit New York quite a bit. I worked there for a couple months, and I think that American style of food was what he was after, and so that was sort of the inspiration for the first NoCal. It was north of Kalayaan.
North of Kalayaan.
Yeah, so we were located exactly north of Kalayaan, in Poblacion.
So it's kind of like Soho, Tribeca.
Right, exactly.
That's what inspired it.
Yeah, so you'll see the sort of New York or the branding, no?
Right.
And we were very specific about how we wanted the place to look. I think the partners really were very specific about the experience that they wanted our guests to have. We wanted to elevate from our original NoCal, so I think we've done a pretty good job with the interiors. I'm very strictly in charge of the food, and this was the amazing team behind NoCal. Really, it's a collection of amazing talent. Everybody really good at their specific departments. We have one of our resident DJs, Sky Dominique, very good. Excellent with other DJs as well, and they've brought, along with Jason, have brought a lot of talent to come here. Jason brings in DJs from all over the world, and they continue to have DJs who've spun and played music all over the world. And I think that's what makes NoCal also really special, is that you come here, it's gonna be a little different, right? There aren't too many basement clubs in Manila, not yet at least. This is not one of my signature dishes, but an old family friend of mine was the one who invented this dish, I want to say. It's very similar to tapa, except instead of using the normal beef, it's pork belly. So it's dredged and fried, and we serve it with a little sinamak on the side, which I think makes for the ideal Filipino pika-pika, right? There's kilawin also that people like to eat when you're drinking, and this is just a fried hot version that I think people look for. And this was on the menu on day one. There were 3 items on the menu of NoCal day one. It was the tapa strips, fried tawiles, and 4 French fries, and mixed nuts. So we used to make our own salted nuts.
Nice.
Just like any quintessential salted nuts for the bar, right? You wanna dip it in there, get a little bit of that vinegar. I plays nicely, I think. Salt and sugar with the vinegar, right? But yeah, the acid plays well with that salty sweet.
You would assume, because it's sliced thinly and it's dredged in flour and then fried, you would assume it's crunchy, but instead it's very tender and soft.
Yeah, it's still tender on the inside, but you get that because it's dredged in cornstarch and a little seasoned cornstarch. You get that crunch in the beginning.
But on the inside, it's tender.
It's still reminiscent of tapa. So.
You would think it's crunchy like chicharron, but no, it's not.
No, it's not supposed to be.
That
exactly.
Wow.
But you can have it that way. Actually, we're very flexible. If you have special requests and you're like, can you get extra malutong? No problem. We're happy to accommodate.
As far as I'm concerned, this is perfect.
Oh, thank you.
You can have another one.
Thank you. Yeah, originally I think the guy that made it, he ate it by itself. It was like I remember the first time I had it, it was just a bowl in the middle, and I thought it's like leftover Chinese food or something, but it's delicious. It's just.
This is perfect when you're drinking because it's very flavorful.
Yeah, and And it's not gonna do anything to you that makes it difficult to drink, right? Sometimes there's food that when you eat too much of it, you can't drink anymore, right? Or whatever you drink, it doesn't really do anything. So we try to find that fine medium where you're busog, but not naman nakakaumay. I think that might have been why Marco and I got along, and the menu basically was, I mean, I wouldn't say set in stone, but we knew what we wanted to do on day one. So the burger for sure, with French fries. We'll get 𝗗𝗶𝘶𝗵, which is a dish that Marco introduced to me. It's French fries with sausages sliced thin,
That's
grilled.
the salshi part. The
Yeah,
papas will be
and the
the
papas
potato
is the
part.
potatoes. There you go.
Yes.
And it's topped with mustard and ketchup. It's actually from South America. So if you go to Costa Rica, which most people don't realize, that in Costa Rica, ketchup is like a staple. It's on the menu. Wherever you go, yes, mostly there's the 𝗗𝗶𝘶𝗵. We have the steak rice,
Yes.
which is more of a Manila staple where people just look for meat and rice.
Oh yes, of course. Of course.
So we'll have a little bit of that, and let's see. I think we might have a few other things that we can put up. I'll let it be a surprise for now.
Welcome ka dito sa SM. Come as you are. Mahilig ka man sa pabago-bago o sa paikot-ikot. Yung nag-a-adulting or parenting. Ikaw na kulot, white-haired, purple-haired, kayong magkaibigan na nagkaibigan. Buong barkada. Yung gusto mo, chill lang. Or gawin yung feel mo lang. We know you're changing. So,
mapapanood nyo mo kami dito lang sa Radyo Bandido TV, simulcast on DCRJ 8:10 AM at sa Sky Cable Channel 224 and digital boxes and free-to-air TV at sa aming social media account, facebook.com/DCRJ 8:10 AM at ang aming official YouTube channel. Kaya subscribe, like, and follow and share. See you there!
Ako po si Elisa.
Ako po si Kain.
At kami ang host ng AHA Balitang Bata. Ang AHA Balitang Bata po ay ang kauna-unahang teleradio show na gawa ng mga bata para sa mga bata.
At every week ay nakikipag-partner kami sa mga public schools upang sagutin ang mga katanungang matagal nyo nang gustong sagutin.
Pinag-uusapan po namin ang mga mahalagang bagay sa atin.
Kaya't makinig at manood sa AHA Balitang Bata, isang kakaibatang show ngayong kakaibang panahon.
Mapapanood po kami sa Sky Cable Channel 224, TV Plus Boxes at sa free-to-air TV. Sa facebook.com/DCRJ 8:10 AM at sa official YouTube channel.
At mapapakinggan din sa DCRJ 8:10 AM Radio.
Kita-kits mga ka-AHA!
Ayan. Did you find yourself craving all the dishes and cocktails that we showed you? Kaya mga katribu, make time to visit NoCal, where you'll surely find good food, great company, and cozy ambiance. Catch us again next week for more amazing gourmet experiences here at The Dish. Once again, this is Matthew Perez. See you next week. Cheers.
Daily Tribune would like to thank the following.
This is Francis Guzman. This is Good News Filipinas, where advocacies and action are given priority. Aired every Sunday from 12 noon to 1 p.m. on Radyo Bandido TV, simulcast on DZRJ 8:10 a.m. Here, this is where truth and health matters.
I'm Ricky Zunga.
And I'm Ruel So.
We are the Double R sa Radyo Bandido.
Aired every Saturday
From 10 a.m. to 11 a.m.
on Radyo Bandido TV, simulcast on DCRJ 8:10 a.m.
You can also watch Sky Cable Channel 224.
digital boxes and on free-to-air TV.
You can watch also in social media site facebook.com DZRJ 8:10 a.m.
And our official YouTube channel.
So you can like,
Share,
and subscribe to our social media site.
My name is Ira Panganiban, and my program is Free Spits, aired every Monday to Friday from 5 to 6:30 in the evening on Radyo Bandido TV, simulcast on DZRJ 8:10 a.m., on Sky Cable Channel 224, on digital boxes, and on free-to-air TV. Facebook.com, DZRJ 810 a.m., and our official YouTube channel. Come on and watch us.
Ito po ang inyong lingkod, Tita Carmen Ignacio, na nag-aanyaya sa lahat na samahan kami sa aming palatuntunang pulso ng sambayanan na sumasayang papawid araw-araw, Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 6 hanggang alas 7:30 ng umaga, dito po sa Radyo Bandido TV, DZRJ 810 AM. At sa bayan din po kaming napapanood sa Sky Cable Channel 224, sa facebook.com/DZRJ 810 AM. At maaari din po kayong mag-subscribe. Ito po ay inyong i-like, pindutin ang bell, at kung maaari po, ito ay inyong i-share sa inyong mga kaibigan, kamag-anak o